They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup with 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Miami Poppy. Ooh. Man, I gotta win this game. Every game is the Super Bowl. Every game is the Super Bowl.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
There you go, partner. That's some old school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser fullback and let him get the job done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Keep that clock. I'm gonna keep that clock. You probably quit. You're probably gonna quit because you used to playing high pace, getting big plays probably.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And
with me, you ran into a real coach. I'm gonna coach it out, man. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I got a boring game, but I win a lot. I do. I just admit it. My biggest thing right now is to keep Tua off of the field as long as possible. That's my main game plan. I already know what's coming when he get on. I already know what's going to happen once Tua get on the field. I already know. Tua is that dude. We got a lot of pieces over there. We got Waddle. Uh-oh. Quit early? Oh. That was an early quit. Trying to talk you into quitting. You don't want this.
Yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football.
Right.
And they just swarmed.
Read them. Read them right. Read them right. You're playing good D. Read them right. Woo! Woo! Early timeout. There we go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Jason.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Bad white boy right there. That's a bad white boy right there.
Flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And a broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Again, it's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown.
Ooh. I know that hurt.
A 20-yard touchdown.
Dropped it in there.
And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. Carr will look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Tagovailoa, and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man.
I just want the clock.
75 yards.
That's all I want.
Yeah, efficient,
give me the clock. We both going to score.
75 yards,
I want control of that clock.
That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard.
Fucked up already. And you go over 2. Oh my God.
Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Call it. Let's go. It's a game. It's a game, fellas. It's a game, fellas. It's a game, fellas. He's making it real. He just made it real. He just made it real. He just made it real. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wilson with a 1st down carry.
Get the ball out.
8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Man, he fumbles, man. He fumbles. Get the ball out. Strip the ball. Let's go, fellas. Step up.
No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This on live. This on live. This on live.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On first down, they go with Mostert again. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think he want a field goal. He don't want to score. He want a field goal. He want a field goal. I think Miami Poppy want a field goal. He ain't trying to get that score. He already know. Don't put it up. 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 Don't put it up.
And he will slide to a stop. Have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Don't put it up. Don't put it up. Don't put it up. I'm trying to tell you, don't do it.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
He want a field goal. He want a field goal, gentlemen.
2nd and 3.
He want a field goal, gentlemen.
Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks.
Don't put it up.
7 yards on first
Don't
down.
put it up. Don't put it up. Don't put it up.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Ah.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now he's got it 1st and goal.
I like that. I like that. I see you. I see you over there. I see you over there. I see you over there.
Set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
I see you over there. Oh.
Trying to get in, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Man.
As the first half is winding
All right. You know what we got to do, fellas. You know what we got to do. Got to match them. Whatever they do. Got to match them. Got to match them. Got to match them.
And it's up and
good job.
Extend the lead to 13-6.
You're a good coach, man. If I ain't say good luck, good luck. Coach. Let's get it. This is a game right here. That's what I like right here. Hopefully you don't quit. Hopefully you stick around for the ride.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 2, and it will be the final act of this first half of play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I believe it was 2 games that the Eagles won in spite of the head coach. One was the New Orleans Saints game, and we all seen that one. The questionable calls.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
And I also believe the Cleveland Browns game.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Now he's loose at the
No! No! Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It just appeared there that the defense the ball was snapped.
Oh my God! Look at that shit.
Return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Really
sorry, fellas.
Effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room.
Damn. Damn. You is smiling so hard right now. Stop smiling. Oh my God. I can't believe that shit. That's it. That was alright right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was alright. I can't be mad. The world seen that.
Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, I can't believe that shit right there. That was crazy.
First as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Man, that's crazy.
First down, Miami.
That's
as they
crazy.
get set to start the drive. They'll start the drive with Wilson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run.
Bill paid.
Hope we get to the perimeter later.
Come on, man.
Face it. You could do worse.
Don't let that be the reason. Don't let that be the reason. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And now whistles and a flag.
I was about to glide into that. 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 I was about to glide into that.
A handoff running left is Mostert. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. An audible here to get a new look. Tua on 4th down. And going deep for Hill. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
I got dealt the hand. What can I do?
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't
America's
enough.
underdog.
Go for the onside kick here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Carr's throw caught by his receiver Hill, and he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Carr now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. On first down, Carr. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again.
You're good,
man.
man.
Have it at their own 8-yard
You're good.
line.
You just got broadcast to the nation, yo. America's underdog loses again.
In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Carr now on first down. And he'll find Moreau here. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Carr again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Here's Carr to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Carr going to go on 4th down. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Saints just...
Coming up Wednesday, I'll tell you why it's time for us to start giving the Jets and the Bears credit. Yeah, you heard me right. I did not stutter. We'll talk about it on Unsportsmanlike weekday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
This is Freddie and Harry on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Break it up. Break it down. Bag it up.
Yeah.
Fit up. Bag it up.
Listen, my girl, I see no days. What can I say? I'm out of the bed, I'm trying to get paid. Look what I made. Got for the people that know the J. I never change. I put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep on this punchline. Rapping this lunchtime.
Jerry Jones keeps backing it up anytime he wants. He's the owner, and that's how that's going to go with the Cowboys owner. Yesterday, he made it all about himself, even though he wasn't supposed to. Brian Schottenheimer having a chance to meet the media as a new Dallas Cowboys head coach. You would have never known he was there because Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, his son, sucked up all the oxygen.
Without this thing being about me in any way, if you don't think I can't operate out my comfort zone, you're so wrong.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They begin on the ground with Kamara. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Second down, Pollard again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Taken down by Pete Werner.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
This is 2nd and 8.
He better be pretty lucky that maybe Brian Schottenheimer isn't worried about anything else. Maybe
They run here with Rico Dowdle. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zach Boyd, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Really talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
When something is going on in the NFL, we know a lot of people talk about right now.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike, and he fends him off. And that'll be caught. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 23. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Dennis Allen, he makes a call, and his offense stays put. They're going to go for it. Here we go with Kamara. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. across that yellow line. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
One of the more creative offensive minds we've seen in the National Football League in the last 3 years. And you got CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott on your team, and he couldn't even get a text.
You know what I also say?
They'll try to throw now. Prescott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 2 now, second and goal. So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Prentice taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. That is caught and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott now. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Of course, they have the option, and they choose.
To receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. All right, fellas. Let's tackle the age-old question. What do I get her for Valentine's Day? Don't stress. Send foolproof flowers from the Books Company and get 25% off your entire purchase. Books flowers are fresh, vibrant, and last way longer. Some are even grown on the side of a volcano. Don't wait. Valentine's Day is February 14th, so get your order in now. Go to Books.com. Use my promo code CANTY for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, promo code CANTY. Books, promo code.
What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada.
Yes, please. Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at Shopify.com.
Good luck, Coach.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh! Cowboys again. Damn it. I hate playing the Cowboys. They're so good.
Has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 34 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. no run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What he don't is the catalyst of it all, in my opinion. And if they get Jabari Smith back, right, from this, I think he has a fractured hand right now.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Got them playing from behind. I love when the Cowboys play from behind. I hate the Cowboys. I despise them. I'm a Cowboy hater. That's right. Do you? Do you? Show me something. Show me something great. Show me something great. Show me something great. Show me something great.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down.
Broadcast to the world. Show me something great.
Maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Mackenzie&Me hashtag Macromania. America's underdog. In effect, wrecking shop up on here.
Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Receive the special team.
Cooks motions to the left. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And 3 yards there takes him to the 40.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive.
Score.
How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Score. Score.
They run here with Dowdle. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Score.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Just score. Just score. You can do all that little fancy shit. Try to be like me. You can't be me, man. You can't be me. You can't be me.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 46 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Pollard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kill. Tighten up. Here we go, 46.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Dowdle will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Prescott, they're going to throw for it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. They run again with Dowdle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Prescott to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18.
Because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit. And oh, that is going to be a safety. Now the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Jackson on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He'll find Bateman once more. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to perhaps salt this one away. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak. Into the hands of Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 40.